Well, hello, I'm Lee Pierce. I'm a key account sales manager for IngramSpark. I'm so glad that you're here. I am a co-moderator, that's word, for this episode. So glad you joined. Today we're going to learn more about metadata. Specifically, we're talking about keyword clarity. We have some amazing content for you today, including a chance for your title to be enhanced live in future episodes. So just keep in mind, please keep your questions. We are going to have a question and answer session at the end of this episode, but we will not be answering any account specific questions. So if you need account specific help, definitely reach out to customer support at IngramSpark support at ingramcontent.com. All right.
And just a reminder, I'm Molly. I'm also a key account sales manager with IngramSpark. I'll be co-moderating Metadata Mondays with Lee to help you understand metadata and specifically today, keyword clarity, and how you can make your book more discoverable within the market. Make sure to take some notes because at the end of the episode, like normal, we'll have an opportunity for you to answer some questions and win some IngramSpark swag. So let's get started, Lee.
All right, let's change the slide, y'all. It's in reverse order, so I gotta scroll down real quick. Okay, so today we're talking about keywords and specifically how to make them clearer. So what is a keyword? Well, a keyword is a word or a phrase that you readers will search for to find your book. So think about what are they going to type in their browser in order to locate your book. That's going to be a good keyword for you. And so to keep them clear, to get the best ones, let's think about, again, scrolling because we've got a lot of slides. What makes a good keyword? So when you choose your keywords, remember in the last episode, we said, so sorry. We said that you should have about 7 or more keywords. And so think about words and phrases that are relevant, that are specific, that are familiar, but also that are trending or tropes. And remember that metadata is alive and you can always go back and update it. So if a new event comes out or something new is trending and it applies to your book, definitely go back and add that. Change it around a little bit. Just kind of see what works for you.
I was literally going to say that. It's a living thing.
It is.
Yeah. Took the words out of my mouth.
I did. It's like we can read each other's minds. Oh, I moved the thing. I'm so sorry. Y'all, it's on an easel, and that's great, except it moves very easily, so sorry about that. All right, so we've got some tools to help you with generating keywords.
So this is specifically, we have 2 different wheels. We have one for fiction and nonfiction. So looking at this wheel, so this is kind of what we've worked together to come up with to guide you all on choosing your keywords. Ideally, you would want to have a keyword or phrase for each of these little segments in the wheel. For example, if your title has won like any awards or anything of that, anything like that, keywords are a really great place to include the specific award. And again, if you don't have something for each of these different segments, it's a really great idea to double up in another one that you do. So, for example, if you don't have an award for your title, but you want to double up on your themes, that's a really great idea.
And if you put 1 for each of these, you've got 8 keywords, which is more than the minimum we suggested. Huzzah!
Exactly. And we also, too, for a little bit more guidance, in our bio, we do have a link to the metadata checklist, and that's going to kind of dive into and give you some guidance on keywords and other metadata aspects. So let's take a look at the nonfiction. Again, they're very similar, but you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this again will give you 8 different keywords. And I want to go ahead and highlight too, if your book is in a series, please make sure in your keywords that you are including the title or something of the other books that are in that series. That's really important. So yeah, let's keep moving.
Okay, and again, you can find these wheels in the metadata checklist that are linked in the bio, so you do not have to necessarily take a lot of hand notes. You can find this. Okay, let's move on to the exciting part. So, last month we asked for a couple of nominations for their books so that they could see their books nominated in real life, their metadata, I should say. And one of our winners was author Ruth Fleury. Yay, congratulations to Ruth. Thank you for nominating this title. This is a really great example title for us to go in and enhance your metadata. Now, just going to preface this by saying we did not make any changes to your metadata. We aren't going to go in and do that for you. But we are going to make the recommendations here, and I highly suggest that you go in and update it when it's a convenient time for you. Yeah. So, congratulations to Arthur Ruth. Her title is Hyperkids, So They Say. And when we look at the keywords that were originally included with this title, we have 6. Active, energetic, ADHD, playful, self-regulation skills, and African American. So, these are specific words. Good job trying here. I do think that there's some room for improvement. So let's go and take a look at what we worked with our enhancement team to come up with. And that would be, boom.
Again, the previous keywords, they were great. We kind of just, you can see here, we took some of those and we made them a little bit more robust, right? We made the keywords are really great if they're when they're long-tailed, right? So kind of try to avoid any like single words or short words where you can, and create those into a phrase. So you can see here, and each one of these phrases, it counts as a single keyword, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's about 13, 14 keywords right here.
Mm-hmm. And you remember in the original keyword, she included ADHD. That is a very specific thing that we do need to call out, but this isn't just an ADHD book for adults or for teens. This is specifically a children's book about ADHD. So getting a little more specific makes it easier for the right reader to find it.
Right. Again, you can see here, she really kind of honed into on that this is a children's book. You really want to get as niche as you can and specific when it comes to these. So yeah, these are the keywords that, again, we worked with our enhancement team to come up with. So Ruth, we did not go in and make these changes for you, but these are the suggested changes that we have come up with that we suggest maybe going in and making. And I do want to reiterate too, it's totally free to update your metadata on your IngramSpark account at any time. Like Lee mentioned earlier, metadata is alive, so really taking a look at that often, specifically if something, in the world is going on that relates to your book. So yeah.
So yes, now if she does go in and make those changes, she'll have more than the suggested 7 keywords. There are the long tail keywords. That's a big one that we want you to take away. And more specificity. So thinking about neurodivergence as well as ADHD, thinking about including the word children, skills and what kind they are. Also, you'll notice there's a little asterisk an asterisk on one of the keywords. That's an Amazon category that doesn't match up with BISAC categories. So if you have an Amazon category that you want to put to make sure that your book is included in, you can use that as a keyword to get it there.
I forgot. That's such a good idea.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
That's why we work as a team. So let's move into our second winner. We had a lot of really great submissions, but these 2 really caught our eye, and I really am so excited to talk to you about Dawn Chartier's The Fallen Guardian. So thank you so much, Dawn, for submitting your title. It's The Fallen Guardian Paranormal Romance. That's the subtitle. We're going to talk about that a little bit. Because ultimately, this book doesn't have a subtitle. It's called The Fallen Guardian. And so having paranormal romance as a subtitle, it's not the right place for it. It should actually be a keyword. So...
And Tuli, I want to go ahead and touch on that. It's really important when choosing your keywords. Avoid repeating indexable words. And what I mean by that is, if you have paranormal romance in another portion of your metadata, like your description or something of that sort, you don't have to waste your space in your keywords including that again. It's already included in your metadata. So really,
potentially maybe take it out of the description and put it where it really belongs.
Exactly. So just keep that in mind. There's no need to keep reusing the same word or phrase over and over again.
Once is all you need.
Exactly, because again, they're indexable. They're all a part of your metadata. So just wanted to highlight that there.
Thank you. So when we look at this title's current keywords, they're really good. So kudos to you, Dawn. She's got the key ones: romantasy, paranormal romance. These are things that her readers are going to be looking for. And so we say, yes, this is great. She's got more than 7. But even this can be enhanced. So let's take a look at what we were able to come up with our enhancement team. About the same number, but the order is different and they're more long tail. So Molly, why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, it is. I do want to note that it does matter the order that you put your keywords in. So you want to make sure that you're putting the most relevant, most robust, niche, the ones that are most important to your title. You want to utilize those first. Looking at this too, I do want to say I like how they put dark romance and spicy romance, right? For a title of that genre, there are different names that people call it. So I really do like how they went ahead and in the enhancement went ahead and kind of included the different kinds of words that could be described for that genre. So
yeah, and while I think it was really good to include those words that seem relevant to the book, like angels and seraphs and things like that, I don't think it's wrong to include them, but I think that you're going to have more success finding your readers when you're putting in something like good versus evil or paranormal devils and demons, which is another Amazon category. Adding the type of story seems to work a little bit better when you're thinking about keywords. There's angels and demons. I think keeping guardian hunters is a pretty good one. She originally said Baton Rouge, so we included books set in Louisiana as a keyword. So keep that in mind. Again, we did not go in and update your metadata with these words. So if you like what we've done, I hope that you will go in and update those for yourself.
And you can do that too. Go in your IngramSpark account, go to titles, click into one, and then you'll be able to see all of your metadata populate where you can make changes. So
awesome. So if you like seeing your peers' work being optimized in real life and you think, oh my goodness, I would love to have that for my title, please nominate your book for the next episode. Next episode, we are going to be talking about descriptions. So if you want some guidance with crafting an amazing description, definitely submit your title. We'd love to work with that.
And I think, or you just submit your title by sending us a direct message, and then we're choosing from that. And I want to go ahead too and mention that we do have the title discovery package, the boost package within IngramSpark, where you can find this option under your promote my book tab on your account. This is where we go in and we make the metadata enhancements. We go through all of your titles, all of your metadata, and we come up with suggestions and things that we would change. So
I will add to that and say that when you choose Discovery Boost, it's for one ISBN. You can do it for all of your ISBNs, but clicking on it one time will not result in a full catalog optimization. So I didn't want any confusion there. But it would be an optimization of all metadata for that title. So that would be your keywords, your description, your theme codes, all those different parts of metadata that we've talked about before. So if you like what you see with how we're optimizing these in real time, and you want that for your book and you want all of your metadata, definitely go look at title discovery packages. Specifically, the Boost one is where that optimized metadata recommendation comes in.
And you can also nominate your title at the link that is in our bio as well, if you'd like to have your title or your keywords or your metadata optimized on the next episode. Sorry, I cannot speak.
It's okay. I'll also just add a little carrot that says we've got a lot of really great marketing tools available through the Promote My Book tab, even some that are free. So I highly recommend going and clicking on that tab if you haven't yet. There's some really good stuff there. One of the free ones that I love is the curated list nominations. So you can nominate your title for the different lists that are coming out in the next few months.
And I think isn't a lot of those free? A lot of
those
are free to nominate your title for those lists.
They're all free. So
yeah.
I definitely recommend that. So now, as this slide says, it's time for the Q&A. So if you have any questions, we would love to answer them for you. It looks like somebody started one. I see the word do. Any questions? I know it's harder when you have to type it up and all of that, so we're giving you a minute. But also, if you missed the live and you have a question you would like to see answered, you can always message us, you can comment. We'll love to answer your questions. But if you don't have any questions for us, we're happy to ask you questions. I feel like this one is moving really quickly. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions yet. We'll keep an eye out. If we see any come through, we will address them before the end of this episode. But now let's move into the time where we ask you questions. Huzzah!
Do we have a back discount?
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm going to say your name is Annie because I see that at the end. So, do we have a pack discount if you have more than 10 books? I'm assuming that means you're asking, is there a discount available if you want to do TDP for all 10 books? I do not know offhand that is an existing thing. However, you can talk to the team that runs TDP and see if that's available. Oh, yay! I guessed correctly. So what you don't know is I come from customer service and I have a lot of experience trying to figure out what people are actually asking me. So, yay, superpowers.
Is there a place where they can contact the TDP team?
Yeah,
on there?
so when you go to Promote My Book, then you'll see the title discovery packages and the little carousel there. You'll click on the little button that says, take me to go learn more. And within that, it'll have the contact information where you can talk to them.
Yeah, they may be able to work with you on a sort of package.
Yes.
Also have
I saw another question
about resources.
Resources for keyword research. So again, I would point to the metadata checklist that is going to be linked in the bio here. That has those two wheels for fiction and nonfiction as far as coming up with the keywords. And then on the flip side, it has a little bit of more information for other parts of metadata as well. So that would be the one that I would suggest. You can also search through, we've got this beautiful blog that has a lot of great content. There is the Academy. There's a lot of different things. So I would just go to the search bar too that's in IngramSpark.com and just type in metadata. You'll find all kinds of stuff.
Yep, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Yay! I love that all of these people have books on IngramSpark. Are there some countries non-eligible to self-publish with IngramSpark? Yes. So the thing about that is we have to be able to do money transactions. And they have to be able to accept electronic signatures. So if a country does not accept electronic signatures, we can't really work with them. If you go to that IngramSpark.com and put in the search tab, countries that we can work with, then it comes up with the list of the ones that we are eligible to work with currently.
Yeah, I highly recommend you all utilizing that IngramSpark search bar for anything, that you need guidance on, because there are so many resources on there, and we're always looking to add more as well. So definitely keeping that updated as well.
There's also in the bottom right hand of your screen, there's a little support widget. When you're logged into your account, you can access the help bar. Help search bar is what I call it, and type in what you're looking for there, and that will help as well. But yes, there is a giveaway. Sorry, we had a few questions come in right as we were transitioning to giveaway. So let's get to the good stuff. Everybody's excited about the giveaway. So we have 2 questions, and
Wait, I want to make sure really quick.
oh,
We don't have, okay.
no, I think we answered everything. Yeah, we have 2 questions. Oh, thank you. What?
I think it's a question mark.
Oh,
Okay, we had a question. I did not know this button was here. We had a question come in. Is title discovery limited to certain countries?
I don't think so. I mean, it's limited to countries we work with, but I don't think inside of that there are any boundaries.
Yeah, no. And again, there is that email that you can reach out to, or that contact button on that title discovery page where you can reach out to that the title discovery team with any specific questions. So.
Okay, giveaway. We're doing it. If you have any other questions, send them in the chat. Send them to the DM. But we're going to the giveaway part. Let's go.
All right, so now is the time. I mentioned earlier, hopefully you were taking notes. So we're going to ask, I think we only have 2 questions today. The first person with the correct answer that they put in the chat will win a prize. And we will be mailing these out. And right now, I do want to say this is only open to U.S. residents. So yeah, let's go ahead.
If you're not a U.S. resident, we still love you, but mailing things outside of the country is a little rough right now, okay? So the first question, it's really hard. What is a keyword? It's okay, Cascade. If you just guess what a keyword is, you might be right. Still looking for an answer. What is a keyword?
Lee said this, I think, at the very beginning.
There was a slide.
Yeah, there was a slide.
Helps readers find your book. Yes, Poet Iconic. Thank you. That is correct. Oh, look, we've got... See?
That was so...
Cascade, you knew. You were totally guessing. You know what? You're right. You all are so right. But Poetic got it in first. So please DM us with your address, and we will get your giveaway swag shipped out to you. Let's move on to question numero dos.
All right. You'll remember okay, my question is, what makes a good keyword? You'll remember we had a slide, I think it had 5 different words on there. If you can just give me one of those words that makes up a good keyword.
And Poet Iconic, you can answer this, but you won't win double swag.
So what makes a good keyword? One of those words that we mentioned earlier.
There were 5. It was on a slide. But...
Oh, yes.
Wait.
Long
Long tail keywords is not wrong. You do want that. But that wasn't one of the 5.
Oh, Kathy.
Kathy got... Well, Inspired Fit Mama is kind of right. She said niche.
It is. No,
but that wasn't one of the 5 words, so I feel like we can't give it to you. I'm so sorry. I think Kathy Smith gets it. Schmidt.
Yeah, the words were relevant, specific, familiar, trending, and tropes. So.
Sorry, guys. But lots of great activity. Love your engagement. We really love that you joined us here today.
Again, if you got one of the questions right to those 2 or the answers right to those 2 questions, message us your mailing address, and we'll get that swag bag shipped out to you. And yeah, what are we talking about next month, Lee?
So next month, make sure you tune in to the next episode, which will be on May 19th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to talk about descriptions. So Inspired Fit Mama, send us a book, nominate your book, and we'll see if we can get you taken care of because of that. I feel so bad. She said like the right-ish thing.
I know.
But not only should you submit your book, but I hope that everybody watching here today will submit theirs. We love to have good ones to pull from and optimize.
Again, I want to remind you all, you can go in and edit your metadata at any point under your titles tab on your IngramSpark account. It's not a revision, so it does not cost anything. So.
Yes. Also, when you do make an update, it's going to put your title into pending revision status. That does not mean that your title is taken out of distribution for any period of time. It just means that it's taking time for the website on your end to sync up with our end. So it will go away eventually.
So, yeah. Remember, it's alive. And yeah, just make sure you're keeping up with your metadata.
All right. We love you all so much. Thank you so much for being with us today. And join us next month, Monday, 19th of May, 1 p.m. Hope to see you then.
Bye.